My Crossroad has been a choice between something that was really great and something that has become even better. So I kind of got into engineering because I grew up in upstate New York by Cornell. And Cornell University was running the Mars exploration program, and we were getting kind of live feeds of Spirit and Opportunity's pictures from Mars. So that sort of inspired me to want to do space robotics. So I went to Carnegie Mellon and for 4 years interned at NASA and SpaceX and had this really great career path planned out. But my crossroads was when, at the end of my senior year, I had to make a choice whether or not to do a startup in an entirely different field or to stay on the path that I had created for myself. And again, it was a choice between two fantastic things, and I decided that a startup offered so many different opportunities to learn things that I couldn't do in the space industry, but that I could always go back to that down the road. So the different things that factored into making my decision were really what I was passionate about at the time. So I loved engineering, I still like problem solving and really complex technical challenges, and I knew that solar power was going to give me the opportunity to work on some really interesting technology. So for me, that was the #1 reason that I wanted to work on the company. And then just beyond that, I got to work with some really fantastic people. I got to build a team that was equally as excited about creating this new wearable technology and sort of building a company from nothing to something that was really big and hopefully life-changing. When I was trying to make the decision, it was actually really spontaneous, which for me is weird because I'm not a spontaneous person. I usually consider all of the risks involved with something, and a startup is inherently very risky. So I was actually really surprised with myself when I was making the decision. And I think I just sort of wanted to work on the technology. I wanted to build a startup. I wanted to learn everything that went along with that. So it just seemed really exciting at the time, and in less than a week decided that I was going to do it. The advice that I would give to another aspiring entrepreneur or engineer or student thinking about whether or not they want to create their own company is to make sure that, one, you're creating a technology or a service that people actually need. So one of the basic lessons of entrepreneurship is that to have a viable business, you need to prove your market, and you need to make sure that you're solving a problem. So that's really important. And then the second piece of advice I would give is make sure whatever space your company is in, whatever technology you're working on, is something that you really care about and something that you're passionate about and want to go to work on every day. Because it's an incredible amount of work, and really the only way to get through all the challenges is to love what you're doing.